You will know pain! I will bathe this world in blood! Impressive, but futile. Switch them! Be gone! You will know pain! You know this.
Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you guys a build that I've been working on. So this is a wood loop build, and as you can see, we are building lots of energy shield instead of wood, right? Because right now we only have 600 watts, so we can have more, but I think wait, like with the 2-1 roll on the hybrid evasion, but you know, like the word doesn't really matter, right? But yeah, so you may be wondering why you want to build this instead of a traditional word loop. So as you can see, we have lots of energy shield. The traditional word loop is very prone to getting one shot because it has very low I wouldn't say very low, but it's it depends entirely on life and word, right? But this time we're scaling energy shield instead, meaning it's we have way more max hit. So in the footage that you see, I would like this build can actually farm T17s with pretty low investment, unlike the traditional word loop builds, right? All right, and also we are also building poison, right? So with the festering resentment. This new dasher that just got to introduce this league in 3.27 Keepers of the Flame, and this if you read it, this has all damage with trigger spells can poison, and trigger spells poison on hit, right? That so and we are building a cast run damage taken loop, meaning everything we do is triggered. So and that also, and this also means is you can use any skill. I will include a like a footage of testing all the skills, so you can see at the end of the video. Yeah. and I like I've been testing out different things and different setups, like leopard's arm, Nazir's reflection, and all kinds of stuff, right? But this is the one that that I'm most happy with, damage wise and also defense wise. Okay. Um. All right. So how does the loop work, you may ask? Okay. So we are not a traditional word loop, because a traditional word loop would be using a bunch of these. Do I have any? Let me see. Two dust. Yeah, it would have been using a bunch of two dust tools to reduce the skeleton duration, right? But we are not doing that. So this we are doing so for this we need summon raging spirit, right? Summon skeletons. Less duration and 21-20. Okay, level 21 and 20% quality, less duration support. And that's on the hem. Okay, and level 5 cast random a second. So this is because summon skeleton, you need to be at least level 11 to summon 3 skeleton warriors at once. And okay, and and separately, or if you can, you can put it together. Okay, you get okay. So separately, you put a cast random a second support level 1 with a level 1 raise zombie of falling. It doesn't need level or quality on this. And so how do you start the loop? You will start the loop by crafting, and you using an essence of insanity on any like any weapon. Okay, any weapon, doesn't matter. So let me show you. It doesn't have to be a wand, okay? But because I already use a wand, so let me get in the random one, and I use it. And so so the way that you start the loop is you just weapon swap, right? And you see it it is a little bit so as you can see, it goes at full speed like this. Okay. This is not really full speed, but still, yeah, it should be going fast. Okay, if it doesn't go fast, then you weapon swap again, like until it goes faster. It is a little bit fickle. Okay, like for example, look at this. I weapon swap once, and it is slow, right? It's like it's a little confusing. I know, but like try different like if it doesn't go faster, then see how many times you need to weapon swap to make it go fast instantly. Okay, so for yeah. And and okay, so one really annoying thing about this version is the dasher has this mod that is trigger a socket spell when you block with a 0.25% 0.25 second cooldown, right? This means that you cannot socket gems onto like socket spells onto this dasher, because you cannot trigger those, right? So that means we need to so that's why I'm socketing some reservation skills, because those are not trigger spells. And yeah, and so that means every time you weapon swap, you see my two heralds got deactivated. That's one kind of annoying thing about this version is because you cannot socket put spells onto your dasher. Right. So on to the gear. We all right. Let's see the gears. Okay. So we are using dark shear. Because this is just a very generic scepter. So my goal is to make it as simple to follow as possible, right? So this is just a generic scepter that gives +2 levels and malediction, which is 10%. That like enemies with malediction has deals 10% reduced damage and also take 10% increased damage. So it's and it also gives you ES and maybe mana as well, right? Mana doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter how much mana you have really. Okay. And yeah, and if you like when buying this, need to you need to make sure that it has the +2 to maximum energy shield per level. Okay, that's the most important stat. And the and the other we are doing reading festering resentment, right? But if you are struggling a lot with resist, then you can use Azure reflection, right? Instead of dark seer. It will give you a little bit less damage, but it will fix all your resist issues as well as int, and it's a very nice seal. Okay, Azure reflection. And on the pieces, okay, another one is Asana's gentle touch. And why we are using this because it gives 3 temporal chains, right? For temporal chains, is a skill that you don't need level on it, because for the purposes of poison, you don't need levels because it makes it the effects expire 25% slower, right? And and you should get +1 fancy charge on this on Asanas. Because we are building fancy charge, so which I get to later with the potions mark, right? And yeah, that's gives you 20% more damage. And on your rings, you this is mandatory for the loop to work. Okay, you need a hot bound loop with so if you are not like if you are on a low budget, then just get a normal one like this. Just get a normal one with with the energy shield implicit. At if you are higher budget, then you can get one. I mean, I bought this one with 2 device. It's not that expensive. Yeah, and you need to catalyst it. Okay, catalyst it to 20% or as low to 20% as possible with physical and chaos damage, which is noxious catalyst. Yeah, noxious catalyst. Okay, so you're using this until it gets 20% quality. And if the ring is corrupted, then you use a tainted catalyst. Okay, tainted catalyst. This will randomize the quality type and number. So you use it until you get as close to 20% as possible. Okay, and you're ordering. You should get one with fracture recoup on an unset ring, because we are missing out on like we need as many chain sockets as possible. If you I've also tried something like this on a moonstone, and all the stuff like the hoop, but honestly it like it doesn't feel good. Okay, so and the unset ring is very cheap, so recoup frag. So let's see, unset. Okay, yeah, fire 10 chaos, 20 25 level, high eye level as well, right? So yeah, it's very cheap. And you use essence. So on the low budget, okay, on low budget you use essence of to get dex, okay, because dex you will need a lot of dex, essence of sorrow, and until satisfied. Okay, but on the high budget you use essence of horror, okay, to for the damage over time multiplier until dex or something that you need. Yeah. But yeah, dex is an issue for this because we are tattooing all the dex nodes into flask effect duration. Okay, and yeah, and helm and boost just loss of energy shield and resist. On the boost, I've been using I've been using this thing for a while. Okay, so you don't need this much ES and resist to be viable, but that's something that I upgraded to since my last video. Yeah, but yeah, I've been using this thing for a while. It has 100 less ES. That's it. Okay, and oh yeah. Oh okay, so I forgot to talk about this. So this build is enabled by presence of chayula. Okay, this amulet, and has the like recoup energy shield instead of life. So that means we can build full ES and just recoup everything as ES. And we use the cross-cutting elixir to make it so chaos does not bypass energy shield. Okay. So on to gems. How do you set up your gems? Okay. So as I have showed before, we are using poacher's mark for the so you don't need level on the poacher's mark, okay? Because we are using this purely for the quality, which is cursed enemies have a 5% chance to grant a frenzy charge when hit. So that is the way that we are generating frenzy charges. Okay, and we link it with casual damage taken support level 1 with raise zombie of falling. Yeah. And another thing is hero eyes and hero agony. This needs to be linked with an arrogant support. I'm not an okay, maybe I should have tested this one. Oh yeah, you maybe it also works with a lower level arrogance. Yeah, the quality doesn't matter because this is not a aura. They are not aura. Okay, so quality doesn't matter on arrogance. But yeah, maybe you don't need level 21, but it's not that expensive anyways. Okay. and on your boost, we will talk about the main gems later. Okay, on your boost, I'm using stone golem. Yes, because stone golem we were not a minion build, so the golem die all the time. And this like the loop will summon it like if it dies, it just summons it back automatically, right? That's how we're summoning them, and I'm also putting creeping frost and bone chill support onto this, because creeping frost makes chill crowd. Okay, creeping frost makes chill crowd, meaning bone chill will make it so minimum it so the chill crowd effect is minimum 10% chill, meaning with bone chill support we are getting that like the enemies are taking 10% increase damage from anything, right? And on the gloves we are using the gloves and boots are interchangeable. Okay, like you can put gems on from gloves onto boots and vice versa. Okay, and okay, so here we are using eternal blessing with malevolence. Okay, that is how we're not that because we're only using one aura with where is it with a sublime vision. Okay, malevolent sublime vision. This is not used at all by anyone, like other malevolence. It is too divine. Okay. For low effect, yeah, too divine. It's not used at all by anyone, so you can get them very cheap, and so that means we're not using any other auras. Okay, and eternal blessing means we're not reserving any mana with this because we need mana to trigger skills, right? So, and also I'm putting despair, high level despair on another cast when damage taken support to trigger the despair. Okay, and okay, so on the main gems, it is honestly very versatile because you can put literally any skill onto this and it will work. Like if you really want to min max when doing bosses, you can put Crackling Lance of Disintegration onto like instead of ranging. Okay, but honestly it doesn't really matter, the damage is very similar. Okay, as you can see, like Disintegration has a little bit more damage. Yeah, I like Cracklands. And alright, so we are using ball lining up orbiting. Why? Because this skill is balanced around the annoyance of self casting, right? Because the ball lining it goes around and round and round like can I wait. Interesting. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, see, it goes around and round and round, and but we are not self-casting, right? We are not we don't have to target anything because the loop like what the word loop is targeting for us. That means we can literally just so I tested and it seems to be doing the most damage out of any setup I have tried. Okay, so that's why ball lining up orbiting, and Cracklands of branching is just very nice instant damage for mapping. Okay, and then deadly ailments because we're doing poison, right? Underbound ailments because we're doing poison. So those are must have for poison builds. And then I'm doing elemental focus because this does work with like the more elemental damage does work like it does increase the poison damage from ball lightning and stuff, and also +1 level, right? Alright, so and yeah, frost blink because you need a movement skill. You don't need this doesn't have to be frost blink. You can put flame dash or whatever you like whatever movement skill that you like. That's I really like frost blink, so that's why I'm using frost blink here. Yeah. Alright, so onto the tree. This is very important. Okay. So, and so here we are, as you can see, we are tattooing every single next node into a flask duration, right? Flask effect duration. So I believe it is 17 nodes total, 18 with this one as well, right? Like it's not entirely necessary. Yeah, you need at least 110%. I believe it's 108 by the way. But yeah, just get 110% flash duration. You can find it in the character sheet and misc, okay, miscellaneous here. So 110% flash duration and 140% flash gain. Okay, that's the minimum that you need for the 3 flask version that we're doing. And also, okay, also you need flash gain 3 charges every 3 seconds. That is a must have for 3 flask. If you don't have, if you are low budget, then just get gain 1 charge and you remove the quicksilver. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's so that's the only thing that you need. Okay. Another thing that word loop builds cares about is cooldown recovery rate. Okay, but we got that covered with like clockwork ascendancy points from Saboteur, and this gives you 40% CDR, and also we're taking the delirious bloodline for 15% CDR as well, right, from this small node. So that's the so that is 55% CDR total. Okay, and we're also getting some CDR from boost as well. This will get us to 0.15% 0.15 second cooldown on everything. Yeah, so that's the CDR setup. Like you don't need to worry about CDR on gear or anything because you get it from ascendancy. And oh yeah, and that is why Saboteur is so okay. So that's another reason why Saboteur is so good here is because trigger bot. Okay, with trigger bot you only need one hotbar loop to trigger everything, like even on low budget. Okay, because the trigger bot means you get 2 of them, right? You get 2 trigger bots, see, 2, and that means every spell is triggered twice whenever it's triggered. That means when you summon skeletons, you summon 2 times of them, right? SRS you summon 2 times. Like normally you would use 2 hotbar loop strings to trigger, but now with Saboteur you only need 1. Alright, and otherwise okay, so this light up meaning I know it's pretty expensive, right? Let's see. Also energy shield. Yeah, 15 div right now, not too expensive, but yeah. Energy shield light up meaning right here, it will give you so much more ES. It's giving me almost 3000 ES right now, right? Almost yeah. And we're also getting a unnatural instinct. Okay, I should be getting a Foulborn unnatural instinct because we can lose this Harrier to gain some index. Okay, I will change that in the BOP. Okay, yeah, we're losing this. We're using the Foulborn unnatural instinct instead. Okay, and oh yeah, and brutal restraint. You need one with 10% increased flash charge on inveterate and also on fervor. Okay, with Balbala. You need those 2 mods. It's not like these are nobody uses at this spot, so it's I bought this one for like 20 chaos. And it's like most of them are very cheap. Okay, like less than 50 chaos, I would say. And right now I'm level 96, so the next levels I'm getting void barrier for more ES and evasion for more tankiness. Okay, but if you want more damage, you can also go wasting instead for more damage here. Okay, the choice is yours. And otherwise, yeah, we are rocking 70% suppress with lucky suppress. Okay, so lucky suppress with 70% suppress. And okay, this is important. Okay, elemental overload. This gives you 40% more damage every time. Like it's always 40% more damage. And the cluster shores, you need to get chaos rest, right? Not chaos. Chaos rest is nice, but you need dex. Okay, dex is is very needed. Okay, dex and one note get with overwhelming malice. Okay, overwhelming malice. This will because this will give you unholy might, meaning you have withered now. Yeah, withered. And you need a 1 point, like one medium cluster with blessed rebirth. This because sometimes it like it's if you don't have this, then your loop will just stop, like not stop, but it just gets goes slow sometimes. It's really annoying. Okay, but yeah, yet one medium cluster with blessed rebirth. Doesn't matter what other thing it has. Okay. And alright, so how do you craft cluster, like craft medium clusters? To on medium clusters you need fasting and true for potency. Okay, but those are pretty expensive, so fasting, true for potency, not unique. And yeah, it's you say it's like you want something that is less than 5 passive. Okay, but you see those are very expensive, but so shit. So what you need to do is let me show you how you can craft the clusters easily. Okay, so you get a cluster at level 84, because right now this is so cheap anyways. So add enchant. Okay, you put add enchant on the search, and you put add 5, and add enchant again, and you put flask. Okay, flask. Yeah, see, add enchant, put 5 passive, and increase flask duration, and you buy one that is not corrupted. Okay, yeah, see, 2 chaos, like maximum 5, 4 or 5 is the same, doesn't matter. Yeah, 2 chaos. And what you do is doesn't matter what it has right now. Alright, let's buy like fuck, let's buy 2 diff of yellow shoes. And you do reforge speed. Okay, reforge a rare item with random modifiers, including a speed modifier, because there are only 2 speed mods on a medium cluster, which is fasting. See, fasting, and truth and spy concoction. So you do this until you get truth for potency. We got unlucky here. We got spy concoction instead. Yeah, you do this until you again. like you do this until you get both like that. See, less than one div. Even with really expensive yellow juice right now, we still got that, and we can also yeah, don't randomly mirror it. Yeah, yeah. See, it's so easy to craft. Okay, don't make a mistake, and because someone did uh like someone was following, and he made a like he was buying them for so expensive, but you see, you can make them so cheap. And the chaos rest is nice, of course, but it's not necessary at all. Okay, because see, I overcap chaos rest so much. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? And oh yeah, and I'm also using Adorned. Okay. And I just wanted some like even at low percent, like 76 here, it's still it's still worth it, right? Because we're using we can use 4 chores with oh yeah, and one really important thing, okay, is you need at least 1 chore with reservation efficiency on the implicit, at least 1, because this is to reserve 2 heralds, okay, because this is 25%, right, 25%, and this is it has a 200% cost reservation multiplier, meaning it like it will it will multiply this to 100%, and which is with you, like, so you need a little bit of reservation efficiency to reserve both of them. Yeah. Otherwise, see, it's 50% life. Oh yeah, that's oh yeah, and we're also using escape artist from like we're stealing escape artist from Trickster. It's like it was like 50C when I bought it. Let's see, forbidden flash escape artist. Yeah, 1 div right now. Forbidden flame escape artist, that is 100C. Yeah. It went up a little bit. Yeah, it's so on the implicit on the gear, okay, get fish recoup as live, because we are doing physical damage from the hardbound loop, right? we have we are doing self damage as physical from hardbound loop, so fish recoup as live on the implicit on the ham, and duration of ailments, it means poison the duration. Yeah. And we also, and we're doing a flask gain 2 charges, because it is mandatory for the loop to work, because if the Oros resolve flask fails for 1 second, for even 1 second, you die immediately, right? So you need it to be up all the time, like it must not fail. And energy shield recovery rate, this gives you more okay, so on top of that, I have one where is it, so on my watcher side I have dot multi while affected by malevolence, right, and also recovery rate of ES while affected by malevolence. This is quite expensive. Yeah. If you're on low budget, just get the dot multi. Yeah, the recovery rate is nice, but not mandatory, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Get the recovery rate and actions based on this. Almost movement speed doesn't matter. Yeah, and get the unit like rune graft in the fortress. This will give you 40% global defenses, which affects world and energy shield. It's really big. Yeah.
Welcome to the fall.
Behold my collection.
I will have what I want. It will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry. A cascade of pain. Stand still.
This
Cascade of
may
pain.
real.
Stand still.
Just using
You would accept.
Resistance will be punished. Time controls. Scurry, scurry.
My irritation is growing. Stand still. Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry. Do what I say. A cascade of pain.
Death made real.
Take this. Cascade of pain.
Stop resisting. Reality bends. Punishment inescapable.
Arrogant toy. Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry. Take this. Stand still. Do what I say. A cascade of pain. Take this.
The living toy must enjoy our